What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Hip Hop and Crime. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Shout out to all my brothers in Queens, New York. Hope everybody's doing good. COVID been crazy. But let's talk about Brother Stretch from Live Squad. Most of y'all know him from being involved with Pac during his Thug Life album years. And uh, most people remember from that Thug Life album, obviously Big Psych, RIP, and a couple other West Coast cats. He was supposedly there when Pac got shot in 1994. Jimmy Henchman, all the good details. We could get into all that later, but we know Brother Stretch was a Queens native. He stood up for Queens. Um, I believe he met Stretch sometime when he was filming Juice and Naughty by Nature. Uh, Tretch, obviously you got Stretch and Tretch. Naughty by Nature, I believe Tretch hooked them two brothers up, or um, they were actually all in that. If you look at Juice, guys, they were all actually in the movie as extras, but I think that they actually got hooked up that way through all introducing each other. And Tretch obviously was from Jersey, Stretch, brother from Queens. Now, what's interesting about this is I know y'all remember Against All Odds where Pac was going off and saying things about Stretch switch sides. I don't really know what happened with Jimmy Henchman if Stretch was involved, but I know a lot of people in Queens had love for Stretch. And the point of this channel is to not forget the ones who left us early. We want to remember them, we want to honor them, we want to bring them up. Both him and Pac are going now. They both made their contributions to hip hop. And they were, very influential. Now, Stretch passed away October 21st, 1995. Excuse me. Pac was on bail with Suge Knight in October 95, but Stretch ended up dying actually a month later, November 30th, 1995. They said he was at a recording studio or with a session that Nas was involved. Uh, he dropped off his own brother at his Queens Village home. 2 or 3 men in black, car pulled up beside, chasing Stretch. He was in his green minivan. They said they fired at him, and he crashed at 112th and 209th Street, just about 12:30 a.m. His body was found with 4 bullets in the back. Man, they believed he uh, was dead. Obviously, when he got there, he was only 27 years old. We know Pac died at 25. He was only 27. When you sit back and you think about these things sometimes, guys, you realize a lot of these people we lost were so young. They were so damn young. A lot of us have made it to our 30s, 40s, and I know some people a lot older than me that are in their 50s that love hip hop. But when you realize how young these dudes were, how young they were when they lost their life, it's no other reason but to do anything except honor them and remember them. And definitely make sure that their legacy is never forgotten. And make sure all the youngsters know about the history of hip hop, all the groups that was involved in Tupac, all the groups that came out of Queens, all the ones we lost from Queens, all the people we lost from all over. You see, I touch it off. Every city, every state, everybody that contributed to hip hop. So it was it was crazy. There's so many theories about it, just like with Jam Master Jay's situation. However, nobody has confirmed who actually killed Stretch. That's something the streets will know. That's something the streets will have to reveal. I'm sure people in the streets in Queens know exactly what happened, how it went down. It's none of my business. My business here is the Honor Brother Stretch, RIP, Live Squad. And, COVID getting hit. right now. Hopefully, it's on its last edge with all the politics and BS that's been happening the last year. And hopefully, we can get back into more of these hip hop and crime and honor these brothers and these fallen soldiers that contributed to the culture in some way, shape, or form. All right, everybody, peace and love. RIP Stretch. I'm out.